Hey y'all, so I'm just popping in real quick because I'm here to say, look, if you ain't got none, you need to get a man like mine, okay? Like, my man is everything. My husband, that's my husband. He put a ring on it, okay? He's just really done a lot for me, and it's like over time is the thing, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like he's doing things for me now that he did not do just 2, 3, 4 years ago. And just like today, that's why I'm prompted to, you know what I'm saying, say this. Because today, we talk all the time. Like, we're always talking, texting, we're always on the phone. Like, there's not a time where we haven't talked at least for like 2 or 3 hours. Like, if 2 or 3 hours go by, one of us is gonna hit the other person up. That's just how we are. And so today, I wrote him, I texted him, and I just thanked him, you know what I'm saying, for always just being there for me. Because he really is. Like, every single day, no matter what I need, he's always there. And it's hard to say what he's there for, because literally everything, if I'm freaking out, if I'm having a bad day, he's there. If I need tampons, he's there. If I need help with the kids, he's there. If I need help cleaning, cooking, like, he's there. But I'm trying to tell you, it did not used to be this way, like, just a few years ago. And I told him thank you today. I'm like, you know what? Thank you for always being there for me when I always need you. And he's like, you're welcome, but it was all you. He told me that it was all me, that I took a chance on him, that I took a chance on life. And so, ladies, I'm here to tell you that that's what you have to do as well. Like, you have to take the risk. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you literally got to take the risk, or you're going to be missing out on, you know what I'm saying, somebody that can be doing the same thing for you. But it's like, in taking the risk, we can't be listening to our friend problems. We can't be listening to our mom's problems, our auntie's problems, our grandma problems with they men. Because it's like, that's them. You have the power to create something different, period. Because, shit, I'm doing it. So I really don't see why you can't either. It just takes learning how to, period. And that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here to do. Teach females, you know what I'm saying, the things that we were never told about men. They don't want us to know that, because they want to be able to still play around, and you know what I'm saying, they still want to be able to do what they want to do. So that's why the G code is not really out there like that for real. But it's like, no, it's time to cut all that out, because the G code don't have no purpose. It don't. The G code is doing nothing but breaking up families, leaving women single with hella kids, and to just repeat that same cycle for generation and generation and generation. So the G code does nothing for us as humanity. So that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to break all of that up. I'm here to get my fellow women on board, get you to see what the fuck really going on. Right? Period. And it's like, at the end of the day, we can't be scared of no man. Like, we cannot be scared to tell him how we feel about something he did, about something that hurt our feelings. We cannot be scared to tell a man, hey, I don't like when you do that. Please don't do that no more. If you do it again, I'm going to have to leave you. We're scared to say that because we're scared to leave. But it's like, that's what's required to keep the man, is leaving. Because at the end of the day, if this man really likes you, he's going to run after you. Because he didn't start talking to you if he didn't like you. Period. So if he started the conversation with you, if he sparked it up, that means it's something about you that he likes. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, cool. He likes you, but it's like you have to show him why he likes you. Okay? Men get with women, okay, because they're looking for a wifey. And you're going to be able to tell if they're looking for a wifey or if they're just looking for a fun night. You just have to be able to have discernment and then do the right thing, period. People want to overlook red flags. You know what I'm saying? People want to act like red flags don't exist. But no, you need to stop ignoring the red flags, because when he called you a bitch and when he raised his hand up to hit you, that's a red flag. When he's texting a female asking how is her morning or how is her day, and you know that, but he tells you, oh, it's just a friend. No, it's not just a friend. So then you need to check him on that. Say, hey, if you with me, it's no reason why you should be writing another female. Because I bet my bottom dollar, if he finds you texting a man, he's going to be like, what the fuck? What the fuck are you doing? So that needs to go both ways. If he doesn't want you texting a dude, then you don't need him texting a female, period. But it's like men don't let us slide with stuff. Like, men is quick to leave if they see we texted somebody else, or if they find out that girl was fucking on somebody else, which you shouldn't be doing, by the way. But if you have been in that situation, your man left you, or if he didn't leave you, the relationship is not the same. He's not acting the same way. So it's like, we need to do that too. Okay? We need to get a hold of our boundaries like the man has. Period. He already know he don't want no hoe. He already know if you're a female with hoe tendencies, he's not gonna wife you. And hoe tendencies, what I mean when I say that, hoe tendencies, sleeping with him on the first night, freak texting him on the first night, first couple nights, first 3 nights. You don't even know this man, so why are you being freaky with him and you don't even know him for real? You have to get to know somebody. What do you do on your free time? How many kids do you have? Are your parents still alive? Where do your parents live? Where are you from? What school did you go to? Because when you're asking these type of questions, then you're getting to know, you know what I'm saying, where he came from. You're getting to know his background. You're getting to know, okay, how he was raised. And that's very important. That is very important when you're trying to marry him. Period. You need to know the background of this man. You need to know what he saw growing up. You need to know, how was he treated in school? How was he treated by his mom? How was he treated by his dad? You need to know all of this, because that's going to help you understand the type of person he is. Period. Not, oh, what you doing tonight? Or, oh, what you doing this weekend? Like, no. You need to be dating intentionally if you're trying to get married. If you're on this channel, then that means you want to be married. You want to be in a relationship. You love love. So you want that for yourself. So what I'm telling you right now is how you can get that for yourself. Because I'm telling you this from experience. Like, this is what I had to do. Period. Because at the end of the day, if I would have never left my man, we would be in the worst relationship right now, period. We would be in the worst relationship if I never left him. Because if I never, first off, I'm married. I've been married. This is my 7th year being married. But nothing is perfect. You know what I'm saying? It hasn't been sunshine and roses this whole entire time. Like, we're two humans with two different opinions, with two different thought processes. So, I mean, we went through stuff and we still go through stuff now. So, but my thing is, because first off, I have to identify like my deal breaking issues. That's what you need to do. You need to identify, okay, what would this man do that would make me leave him? Like, you literally have to sit down and talk this stuff out and get it through your mind that if somebody does this to me, I'm going to leave them alone. Okay, that's the part of self-love. That's the part of knowing yourself. That's the part of loving yourself, because you love yourself so much that you don't want nobody to treat you that way. And so to prevent somebody from treating you that way, you let them go if they do it. You know what I'm saying? And that's where we have to get to in our relationships. Because at the end of the day, I can guarantee you, if this man is really invested in you, he really likes you, when you leave him, okay, over a deal-breaking issue, not nothing dumb, not nothing like putting the toilet seat down, not nothing like putting the dish in the sink when you're done. Nothing small like that should be a deal-breaking issue, because it's more to life than a damn toilet seat. You got kids, you got, you know what I'm saying, loans, you got bills, you got things y'all have to share. So it's like, when it comes to a toilet seat, that's the lowest thing on the totem pole that I'm concerned about, and that you need to be concerned about too, because it doesn't matter. It does not matter in the grand scheme of things. When somebody dies, you're not going to be like, oh my gosh, she never let down the toilet seat. No, you're not going to be thinking about that when he dies. So it's just not a big deal. It's not. What is the big deal is somebody calling you out of your name. What is the big deal is somebody, you know what I'm saying, flirting or texting or sleeping with another woman when he's with you. A big deal is money problems. You know what I'm saying? He's ciphering money. He's not paying bills. He's not taking care of you. He's not taking care of the family. That's a big deal. He can't keep a job. That's the big deal. Like, we have to be clear on what is not okay with us. Period. That way, when he does that thing that's not okay with us, we have the strength within ourselves to say, okay, now this relationship is not going to work for me because I don't like how this feels, and it triggers something in me that I can't deal with. So I'm just going to leave this where it's at. And that's the kind of thing, guys, that we have to be willing to do in our relationship, because if not, this man is going to feel like he can play with you and do basically anything, and you're always going to be there. You're never going to stay. That is not how a man grows. In order for a man to grow, you have to cut him off. That way he can know what he did wrong and then try to not do it again, because he don't want to get cut off again. Period. So that's what a deal breaker is, guys. Get it in your head. Go on my website, grab my digital journal, okay, and write this stuff down. You have to be ready. You have to be prepared, because when you go on your first date, you need to know what your deal breakers are. You need to know what your boundaries are, okay? And if you don't know what boundaries are, I have an ebook for that on my website, How to Set Boundaries Handbook. Okay, go on and get that, because it's going to set you up for you to be able to set boundaries in your relationship, which is what every human needs, period. Every human needs accountability. And men like that. Men love that, because all they want to do is become a better man. It might not seem like it on the internet, because people, you know what I'm saying, don't know this stuff. So that's why I'm trying to bridge the gap, guys. Period. So get the message, guys. Get it in your head that this is the stuff required. And I highly believe that my man does the things he does for me these days because he knows I will leave him. Period. Like, he knows I will get my stuff and I will get my kids and I will leave because I've done it before. Period. So it's like this, all you need is that respect. And to gain that respect, you have to stand on business. And that's what I mean when I say stand on business. Do what you said you was going to do. You know what I'm saying? Up and leave that man, because at the end of the day, it's a win-win situation. Because if he really loves you, he don't want to lose you. So he's going to do anything to get you back and chase behind you. Okay? But if he doesn't like you, he's not meant for you, he's not with you for the right reasons. If you leave, then he's not going to chase. And it's a win-win situation, because you're not going to be with somebody who's not meant for you anyway. The person that's meant for you is not going to let you walk away from his life. Period. If he don't like you, he will let you leave. And then that way, when you leave and he lets you, it's going to be sad, because you felt like he really liked you for real, but he didn't. Right? So now when you leave and he doesn't chase, that gives the man who's really meant for you an opportunity to find you. That's what it means when they say, okay, let my husband come find me or whatever, because she got out of her current situation because he didn't really like her for real. She became single. She worked on herself. She understood that she needed boundaries. She understood that she needed to stand on business. She understood that she needed to be okay if the relationship didn't last. So once she grew in that way, once she understood what her boundaries were and what's going to work for her and what's not, then that's when your husband is going to come find you, because it's like at that point, you're going to know what you want. And that's how you come to understand what you want in a relationship, is sitting down with yourself and saying, how do I act when this thing happens to me? Am I okay when this thing happens to me? All right. So that's what it is, ladies. Till next time, I love you guys so much. You deserve the best. You deserve the world. And with me, you're going to get that. Period. Okay? Link is in the description below. Until next time.
No, you didn't ask for this, but somebody has to be that girl. And I'm sorry, but it's you. I know it cannot be easy to be the baddest bitch in every single room you enter, but it must be done by someone, and you're her. It cannot be easy to have unlimited potential, infinite creative power, a hilarious sense of humor, and a fat, juicy ass to boot. But God gives his hardest battles to his strongest soldiers, and you're one of them. So you must persevere. Keep your strength up. You've got a long year of popping shit ahead of you. Stay focused. The world needs you.